Hey, I. Does my voice sound different? Because I am in my new apartment now, and I feel like it feels a little different because I'm not gonna lie to you, I was living in the basement for a long time. So it sounds kind of off now that I'm recording a new video in my new apartment. Anyways, y'all, I'm back. Yeah, it's good. It's been a few months now. Sorry if the heat. Let me turn the heat off real quick. Give me 1 second. Yeah, it was getting a little hot in here anyhow. Anyway, because I got a jacket on. The heat's blowing like crazy. And yeah, we're gonna get straight into this video though, y'all. So, anyways, y'all, the 5 most exhausting things about Marine boot camp. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, the more and more I do these boot camp videos, the more that I realize how far I am from boot camp. I went to boot camp in June of 2018. I graduated September 2018. It is now October of 2022. Bruh, I'm just like, my man, it's like my mind's kind of fading away from boot camp a little bit. Not to say that I forgot about boot camp. It's just like, I'm kind of glad I did these videos now, you know, like, instead of like waiting, you know, years later, because it was like the further you get away from boot camp, it's like, dang, I mean, it's like, I don't know how to put it in terms, you know, it's like kind of like you kind of forgot. Basically, you kind of forgot. Like, I'm about to talk about these things about boot camp right now, and this is from what I remember now. I think I wrote this down like a few months ago. How long ago? I don't know. It's like you go through so much in life, y'all, day in and day out. I don't think I'm rambling on. Let me just get straight to this video. I'm just trying to talk to y'all stuff because I ain't been on the camera in a minute, you know. So, anyways, let's get straight to this. The 5 most exhausting things about Marine Corps boot camp. Let's get to the very first thing. The one thing you definitely be doing daily, and is very exhausting, most definitely, is screaming. Screaming every single day. You will definitely, okay, I think the heat just turned off, so yeah, you should probably hear my voice a little better. Yeah. Anyways, y'all, screaming, definitely one very thing that is going to be very tiring. Something you be doing all day, every day, all night, you know, like, yeah, so yeah, definitely screaming. The second thing that I have for y'all is hiking. Hiking is definitely going to be exhausting, especially your first few hikes. I'm telling you, your first few hikes definitely going to be exhausting. Now you get to the later hikes, like let's say, I think maybe your 10K, but definitely more towards your 12K and your 15K. You're not screaming. It's just a silent hike, you know. But like during your first hikes, like your 3K, 5K, those are gonna be your most exhausting hikes, man. I mean, tell me, because like the drill instructors, man. I remember my first 5K hike at boot camp. That was hands down the worst hike. Yeah, that was hands down the worst hike I've ever been on. It was 3 miles, so it wasn't that long. But I tell you, that was a terrible 3-mile hike. I mean, I like that hike. We was hiking. It wasn't even solid ground. It was like some soft sand. So imagine like carrying a big pack and walking for miles on soft sand. It's harder to walk on soft sand rather than like a solid concrete ground where you're able to move quicker and move better, you know. So then it was all dusty. You could barely breathe, you know. And then we was screaming on top of that. We was running too, so you know, my experience, my 5K hike, that was terrible. But like I said, you know, like the first few hikes as a recruit in boot camp is definitely very exhausting. You're screaming. You might run a little bit. I hope you don't. I mean, you might run a little bit. I had to do a little bit of running. It's crazy. You got a freaking big pack on. You got to scream and run. Man, hey. Is what it is, right? But the third thing That is definitely most exhausting about Marine Corps boot camp is getting IT'd. Now, if you don't know what IT is, that stands for incentive or incentive, or whatever you say, incentive training. See, that's how you know, yo. Like, I ain't been to boot camp in a minute. Like, dang, bro, I'm getting old, man. It's crazy. I'm getting old up here, bro. Oh, man, it's 4 years ago. I'm 22 years old now, bro. I went to boot camp when I was 17, bro. Yo, yeah, like, boot camp, it's been a minute since I've been to boot camp, yo. It's been a hot minute. A hot minuto. All right, like I said, getting an IT. If you don't know what IT is, like I said, incentive training, that's basically just like, how I put it, the drill instructor.
You want you.
How I put it? I don't know how to put it, y'all. I mean, it's just punishment. I mean, it's just literally you getting punished for whatever stupid thing you did. And I promise you, you're gonna get IT like crazy, like crazy, like individually and as a whole platoon. So I mean, like you're gonna get IT like crazy. So it might be in the quarterdeck, it might be in the sand pit, but you know, or it might just be on while you're online. You're just getting, you know, whole platoon is getting IT'd online in the squad bay. It might happen, but regardless, though, like, hey. If I gotta put up a video, I'll put up a video. But again, IT, you're just doing a bunch of various. Yeah, oh, okay, that's what. Okay, yeah. I'm trying to think. I was trying to get in my head. What is IT? What is incentive training? Basically, ITing or getting IT is hazing. That's what it is. It's hazing. If you don't know what hazing is, well, look the freaking word up on Google. I'll freaking pull it up right here. Maybe I don't know if you can see it. But getting IT'd is a form of hazing. Now, hazing is allowed while you are a recruit because you got to get, you know, punished somehow for your stupid mistakes, right? You know, you got to get disciplined somehow. So IT is the perfect way to get, you know, get recruits disciplined, you know, right? So you're going to be doing a bunch of jumping jacks, burpees, mountain climbers, push-ups, and then you're screaming at the same time I'm doing all this exercises. And this can go on for how long the drill instructor wants it to be. So, yeah, it's not in your control how long it goes on. But anyways, y'all, yeah, the fourth thing, the number 4 thing, the most exhausting thing about Marine Corps boot camp is PTing. Yes, of course, PTing. Understand, this is the Marine Corps. You know, like, it's not going to be no Air Force PT, right? Air Force probably got some what? Oh, a mile walk. Like what do you got? A freaking hangs, not even pull-ups, but hanging on the bar. You know, probably like what? Some assisted crunches or assisted pull-ups, or it's not gonna be none of that, man. It's gonna be some hardcore stuff. So hey, PT's gonna be pretty exhausting, right? Have you running around 3 miles around the track just for PT, just for fun, right? And it's gonna be a lot, all right? So PT is gonna be, it's supposed to be a lot. It's supposed to get you stronger. You're supposed to be Marine, right? So it's supposed to be exhausting, right? So yeah. Now the last thing I got for y'all, the most exhausting thing in Marine Corps boot camp. Now there could be some more things that I probably missed, honestly, but the last thing I got for y'all is the Crucible. Definitely the Crucible. Now, if like you get to the Crucible, up to that point, you'll be used to all the things that you. Dang, y'all, I'm sorry about these sirens. You hear these sirens? Dang. So I feel like that's the other part about it. Like me moving to my new apartment now. It's like you didn't hear the sirens. You didn't hear, you know, anything going on around. Now you're hearing. Anyways, y'all, like I said, the Crucible. Like I said, up to that point, you're already used to being treated like trash. You're used to everything, really. But now the Crucible is definitely not easy, you know, especially when you first there. And you like, I feel like a Marine could be there now. And it's like, of course, like a Marine that's been in the Marine Corps for how long, however many years, whatever, or a Marine that's been in for a little bit, you know, it's like Crucible, you know. But of course, when you're there in the moment, the Crucible, it's not easy, you know. So I mean, like, you get like literally a little bit of sleep. Like you're sleeping like 4 hours a night. You know, you're up most of the time. I think the Crucible is like a 54-hour event. You're literally up about like almost all that time. You know what I'm saying? Almost all that time. You barely sleep. You barely eat. You know, and you're doing a lot of physical things. You know, you hike there. And it's like a 9-10 mile hike there. And then like during that stuff, you gotta do a bunch of hiking all around the Crucible. You're not taking, because he like I don't want to get too in depth with it. You know, I don't want to spoil anything about the Crucible, but you know, you just understand it's exhausting. All right, you're barely sleeping, you're barely eating, you're doing a lot of physical things. All right, you're doing a lot of hiking. Best believe it's gonna be more than 20 miles. It's definitely more than 20 miles. So yeah, just picture that. You know, so yeah. Anyways, yo, that's most 5 exhausting, messing up my words. Anyways, y'all, the most exhausting things about boot camp, 5 of them, what I have for y'all. Anyways, y'all, like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more content. It is your boy, J3 Times. I'm checking out. Peace.